Because hello, it's Tyler's Tarot and now sign. And I'm reading today for Sagittarius, baby. We're going on with Sagittarius in love from now until the end of January, please, going into February. So what can you tell me about, something to do with a fire sign or somebody with big fiery energy. You may have been very on and off with this person, or it was like an in and out connection. It was very on and off. Big fire sign. I'm surprised some of you are not dealing with a fire sign. If they're not a fire sign directly, I guarantee you they have Aries, Sagittarius, Leo somewhere. All right. Sagittarius. I almost said Scorpio. It's this Sagittarius. Some of you doing another fire sign. It's like fiery placements. I get that there was a lot of wishy-washiness in this connection. It was very on and off. It may have been very start and stop between you two, or it is. All right. Some of you are very in and out of your life, or they were very in and out. Some of you were very in and out with them. Like it's been a very on and off thing is what it keeps talking about. Okay, how does the person feel about Sagittarius? How does this person feel about Sagittarius? The sun reverse. Somebody's a Leo. There's that fire. Or a Libra. Some of you, Ace of Wands. What is with this fire energy? This person is definitely wanting this to start again, or to have a new start, a new beginning. They're not very happy on where it's at right now. It's like they don't like the current state that's going on between you two. They feel like things are just a bit imbalanced or unfair in a sense. I get them kind of in this energy of like wanting a new start with you, like feeling like things are not incomplete is what I feel. So how do you feel about them? Lovers reverse. You feel like it's done, it's over, or that it's just not salvageable. Some of you feel played, like this person was not truthful or upfront with you. Some of you cross watchers, it's like the Sagittarius may have played you. And I think they're like realizing what they did, like they're not oblivious to it or acting like they don't, you know what I'm saying? But nonetheless, let's go back to Sagittarius. I feel like there's somebody here that wants a new start with you, that they don't like the current state that it's at right now. So wherever you two's connection is right now, they're not really happy with it. In fact, I would say they're unhappy with how it is. I get them wanting a new start with you, all right? It may start eventually in late January or in February. It may pick up and start. But I feel like you also think this is done, this is over. I think this is somebody you wanted to be with, you wanted to commit to, but it just wasn't working. It was too much ebbs and flows or too much on and off. I feel like for some of you, you may feel played. King of Wands reverses in your feelings. Now for some of you, you could have been the player, obviously. Yeah, it came to a halt. Some of you, there was a big player in the midst, and I want to say if you were the one that got played, whether it's the Sagittarius or Cross, the player wants a new start. I think they don't like how it left off between you two or how it's at right now. So they definitely want a new start. But I feel like, I'm going to read it from Sagittarius' perspective. I feel like for some of you it was a love triangle. I got the Three of Pentacles reversed here. That may have been the issue. Or if it wasn't a love triangle, it was just going too slow. It was too on and off. Some of you it was both scenarios. Some of you it was just one or the other. All right, is what I feel for you. And I feel like this will start again at some point. It looks like late January going into like mid to late February. Some of you at the beginning, but I get February is a big possibility too. All right, Libra, big fire sign. If they're not a fire sign, they got it somewhere. Also got air energy too, like Libra. All right, Sagittarius. So how does this person view you right now? They think you're still upset about this or grieving this. They feel like you're trying to focus on yourself. So you may feel, they feel like right now you're being focused mostly on you. So you may not be giving them a whole lot of energy or attention, but they think deep down inside you're disappointed or grieving this. How do you see them? The Queen of Swords and the Strength reverse. You may feel like they've kind of given up. I don't think they have, Sagittarius. I think you feel like they're very detached on the situation. Some of you feel like they're being distant and detached or cold and like they've given up, but that's not true. Some of you are at a distance from you, like physically. Some of you also think they're stalking you. I think they are. I think your assumptions are right. You may feel like they're watching you or keeping tabs or watching your every move. They are. All right, they absolutely are. What about singles? Can you tell me what's going on with singles? What about singles? What can you tell me about singles? What's going on with the singles? Okay. Three of Pentacles reverse. You may feel like, oh, you got a relationship coming up. Or you got somebody coming in that's going to definitely appreciate you. I'm not getting they're going to be the most confident, So the way I would say, how do they need to proceed with this person, Sagittarius? What's their advice? The Two of Wands. I want you to play it like you have options, Sagittarius, but at the same time, feed the connection with them. So your advice when this person comes in, I'm not sure if they're already in your life or they're coming into your life. I want you to like make them feel like they're important, but at the same time, play the field or keep your options open, or at least make it seem that way. That way you don't seem too readily available. So I'm predicting that's what you need to do in your next connection, because I'm seeing somebody really want a relationship with you, but I'm not getting them being the most confident. All right. Some of you, it's possible they're already attached, but I'm seeing them. There's somebody that's about to fall in love with you. I hope they're not attached. I hope that's not what that's trying to say. If that's some of you, that's not the case at all. They also have issues within their family, or they may have already had love issues and still have a problem with some other connection, but you're going to be one they really see as like something they could end up with. I get somebody falling for you, but then not being very confident. It looks like a slow burner connection, and it could be an earth sign. I got fire, I got Aries. They may already have issues going on. They're not very confident in themselves or their situation. Some of you are going to fall trapped with something else. I don't know why I keep saying that, but I get some of you possibly having somebody fall head over heels for you. Not even possibly, I see it heavily. Some of you have trust issues you need to work on. I feel like you need to proceed in love like you got options, even if you don't. I want you to like seem like this hot commodity. I think that'll draw the next person that falls for you in. You don't want to seem too readily available, all right? I get something coming in for you that you're really going to enjoy, or somebody's going to really fall for you. All the way from Aries of Pisces. What can you tell me? How do people see you, by the way, single Sagittarius? It's Hierophant. Oh, somebody's going to fall for you. You come off the potential singles as somebody who is commitment worthy and very honest and upfront. Like, so keep up that energy. I feel like you're going to have somebody fall for you, all right? Also, don't mention any past woes or past ex. Leave your past behind. Don't mention them in future connections, all right? You don't want your potential feeling like they're being compared to somebody else, if that makes any sense. And if you're not the type that does that, well then good for you. But if the ones that do that, kind of close your mouth, basically. Zip it. All from Aries of Pisces, what can you tell me? All from Aries of Pisces, what can you tell me? Right there? Okay. You know what, Aries, they're ignoring you and holding back, kind of like being indecisive or holding you back. I'm saying holding you back. Some of you are holding you back, but some of you, they're just holding back, as I meant to say. The Taurus is withdrawing and being closed off. They still got a little bit of fight left in them, though, to fight for this situation. Gemini is not given to this anymore, and they may be keeping their options open or have another option. Some of you, they will soon, or they already have one. The Cancer does want to grow and expand, but they're like backing off too. There may have been somebody that's sneaky and it's going to be found out, or it's found out. I don't know if that's you or the Cancer. The Leo is turning their back and not even trying to really come forward or speak. It's like they give up in a sense. The Virgo does have a strong connection with you, but either you play too many head games or mind games, or they do. Somebody's too closed off emotionally to acknowledge how good this connection could be. The Libra wants to pursue you or chase you or come after you. They really have high hopes that you two are going to be together. The Scorpio wants to come forward. I feel like they want to make this happen with you. They may have a very manipulative side, or they may be very inconsistent or in and out. But I see I'm going to be meeting a new Scorpio soon. The Sagittarius has a love. They feel like you're a burden, but they still want to push this forward and continue the love situation with you. The Capricorn, even though they've kind of grown out of this situation or grown bored, they still feel attached to you. It's like they just stick around. They want to stick with this because it's familiar to them or nothing else working. It's like a familiarity type thing. The Aquarius isn't communicating. They're kind of being unreliable, or they were very unreliable with you, being very non-communicative and unreliable. Some of you that were a mean boy or a mean girl, they had very manipulative antics, all right? The Pisces is getting control back over their life since the disconnect you two have had. They're accepting the ending, and they're getting back in control of their life, or they're accepting that it's not going to go where they want it to. With that being said, you all have a good one. I'll talk to you later. Bye, y'all.